I'm a Brewfessional.
I'm a Brewfessional.
She's a Brewfessional.
And she's a Brewfessional.
Script game impeccable.
Them script game impeccable.
Them yacht funds so plentiful.
You know things so plentiful.
We young and Brewfessional.
We young and Brewfessional.
Young and Brewfessional.
We young and Brewfessional.
We young and Brewfessional.
We young and Brewfessional.
Just young and Brewfessional.
Just young and Brewfessional.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Ha ha.
Big Brewfessionals.
Get out your book set, buddy.
Yeah.
You
back. You back.
Well, y'all know the brew spot where we get all the esteem to YAHUAH, so all the esteem to YAHUAH. Welcome to the brew spot. I'm your host. It's your favorite beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite and I'm your co-host, Script Flood. Woo! That's 613 split ass from above. All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
And y'all know the motto here, two muscles up.
Two
Muscles up. If you lifting your brothers and sisters up, two muscles up.
Lift them up.
You gotta most definitely be lifting them up. All right, man. Shout out to Big Bro Luz.
Shout out.
His doctor on the ones and twos.
Shout out.
Doctor in the
Hey,
house.
man, make sure you go visit playbacksounds.com.
Yeah.
Not only is the sound quality, it's
Also in your budget.
Yeah, man. Make sure you go to playbacksounds.com and check out all those quality services they offer. Shout out to mindcoachingforever.com.
Shout out.
Forever.
Forever. Okay.
Shout out to 613splash.com.
Shout out.
Shout out to the Wave 613.
Shout out.
Lifeguard on duty.
Splash.
Shout out to KOTP.
Man, shout out.
Man, you can .com all that, man.
Brothers.
Shout out to True Water Solution.
Brothers.
And Dawid the jeweler.
Brothers.
Definitely, man, be trying to get a few stones, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make sure you go check them out, man. Make sure you go check them out. We're gonna get a few stones.
Fast.
Yeah, Dawid the jeweler. We named my brother that too.
Fast.
Yeah, big bro. Yeah. Big
Right.
old facts, man. Today we gonna be dealing with the topic today gonna be prove a friend.
Ooh.
Not just to call somebody a friend because they'll
That's
brew,
right.
you a brew. Oh, you a brew? I'm a brew.
Okay.
We friends.
We good then.
Yeah, nah.
Automatically.
Go, bro. Nah, we gonna go into a little bit in a manual on why you shouldn't do things like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Should prove a friend, prove a person's heart, see their true intents, and then call them friends. If they show themselves as a friend, then obviously they trying to be
That's right.
friends. If not, then they not. But we're gonna get more into that subject matter when we get to this first segment.
Okay. You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Ha ha.
Yeah, it's your favorite for help. Yeah, I understand. Brothers. You know what I'm talking about, man? When you running through them scripts. Big fact. Yeah. They thought they seen a righteous man, and it was. That's what it was. Yeah. Straight from above. How your hood smoke, that's how I got this buzz. I'm dripping love. Hold out your cup. They thought they seen a righteous man, and it was. That's what it was. Straight from above. How your hood smoke, that's how I got this buzz. I'm dripping love. Hold out your cup. Yeah. You serve YAHUAH, then you gotta love the word. No shame in word. It come with perks. I ate the word up, then I went out on that search. I hit that pad and left the church. I am higher than a vineyard, picking fruit. I sip a few. I'm dripping juice. I'm truly living by the motto, no excuse. I know the rules. I'm planting views. YAHUAH made me, I keep planting on the rock. I'm like my pops, a different stock. If it ain't talking about no righteous, then it's crop. I say the same till you on spot. Ain't no backing down to Kimbe in the post. what it was. Straight from above. How your hood smoke, that's how I got this bug. I'm dripping love. Hold out your cup.
YAHUAH my master, yeah. I follow the laws and commandments, yeah. I'm tryna be righteous. YAHUAH paid the prices. Delivered from all the devices. My mind right, my vibe be on lit. In times here, I gotta walk away from sin. Living in Torah, only walk the straight narrow way. Pray for those who reject the truth. It's a recompense for the wicked way. Recompense, I'm in the script today. Common sense is just the righteous way. I live by only what the Father say. I ignore those who got a lot to say. I'm not the man that I used to be. Turned away from iniquity, had the heart to pray for my enemies. Moved on and made apologies. You know that we from the tribe of Judah. I never give up my inheritance. No Babylon, not a comparison. No longer a slave, I'm a veteran. These scriptures is better than medicine. Yeah, they thought they seen a righteous man and who he was. I serve YAHUAH every day cause he my plug. Kingdom above, Judah.
Yeah, they thought they seen a righteous man, that it was. That's what it was. Yeah, straight from above. How your hood smoke, that's how I got this bug. I'm dripping love. Hold out your cup. They thought they seen a righteous man, that it was. That's what it was. Straight from above. How your hood smoke, that's how I got this bug. I'm dripping love. Hold out your cup. Hold out your cup. Hold out your cup. Hold out your cup. Hold out your cup.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite out, beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite out.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot, Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
And I'm your co-host, Script Flair. Woo! A 613 split of that. All esteem to you.
I'll see to you.
And you back. Man, shout out 613, The Wave. I'm sorry, The Wave 613.com for all your manna needs. Shout out mindcultureforever.com for all your righteous music needs. Just banging. No cussing, no nothing, all uplifting. You can listen to your mama, your grandmama, your kids, everybody. Shout out, man. Shout out Big Lou's, man. Playbacksound.com. Shout out, man. Go check them out, man. They put together a real good podcast now.
Shout out. Shout out.
If you want a podcast, check them out. Man, shout out, man. Shout out 613splash.com for all your flavor, you know what I'm talking about? Brews with flavor only, you know what I mean? LLC that. Alright, and y'all already know we back up in this thing, you know. I ain't gonna keep you waiting, because I know you want to hear something from Big I. You know, I ain't gonna keep you waiting. Okay, so we talking about proving a friend today. So the definition for prove is to demonstrate the truth or existence of something by evidence or argument. Okay. And a friend is a person whom one knows, with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typical, exclusive of sexual or family relations. Now, proving a friend through adversity shows insincerity and worthlessness of a fake friend. It also shows the sincerity and worth of a true friend. In adverse hours, the friendship of the good shines most. The proof of true friendship appears in a time of trouble or a time of struggle. Even YAHUAH says, prove all things. Once you find a worthy friend, treasure that, because it's worth more than you know in this day's time.
That's right.
And I got a little manna chip for you.
Okay.
And it's that Proverbs 17:17.
Okay.
A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Okay.
Two different type of relationships.
Facts.
But one comes before the other one before they can actually say that's a brother. So
Right.
that's an even deeper bond.
Right.
But see the word like you would put on friend, it says two people who have mutual affection. So it's a mutual affection.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So to prove it, that's literally what you're trying to see. If the feelings are mutual,
Right.
that's the only way that you can say that that's truly my friend. If the feelings are mutual. Now, just even if you feel mutual, that's gonna also inspire the actions.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if you during your time of trouble, as Big Boy was talking about, Splash, your time of trouble, that'll be the only time that you can really see if somebody for you.
Facts.
Not literally when you up. You have to really look at it, because when you up, you willing to.
There you go.
You'll rip something off. You'll rip your pocket off trying to
help.
Trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Because you have it now. Now when your time of adversity come, now you will see what the ones around you do the same. Feel what I'm saying? So it's very important that it do happen to you like that. The ups and downs, it do, to prove these friends around you. So a lot of times the Most High will also allow things to happen in your life like that too. YAHUAH will. You know what I'm saying? Because he know that your faith there, and he know where you at, and he know what you would do. But he have to allow you to see those around you.
Facts.
To see if can y'all move further or move forward, because you would hate to go somewhere, get to a point where everything's stable and y'all finally got it, and then next thing you know, that comes out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Mashiach and Judas.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? So you to realize you got a Judas. So to get all the way up there to do that and do all that groundwork, and then boom, you realize you had a snake within the circle. You know what I'm saying?
Supposed to be your brother.
Supposed to be your brother. You know what I'm saying? You see, you should have proved them.
Facts.
Should have proved them. This is the reason why you have to prove them. You have to go through these things, because literally they get up and just leave. They get up and leave because they was only there for an occasion.
Bullet.
They was there for an occasion. So his occasion was to lay up on you, or maybe to get some type of notoriety or different things like that, so that he can take off on what he had planned, not on what everything was built. See, when you talk about friends in adversity, that doesn't mean that you need somebody to pay your rent or anything like that. But what if you're the only person here in your dig, but you need somebody to move? Or what about if you out of town and your brother in town? Will he go check on your house without trying to lay with your spouse?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Things like that. When you run into these type of adversities, if you're not there, then this need to be done. Will it be helped? Will it be held down?
Facts.
What if we ran into a problem where you was incarcerated? What would really happen then?
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you have to run into these things to see the type of people you're around. If you don't run into these things, then you literally can't prove them in that good time to say that that's a friend, because it's not mutual affection.
Right.
It's not mutual. People can say you a friend, so you can do it at the same time, or just one by one. Because sometimes coming out this world, a lot of people haven't ran into a lot of goodness.
Right.
So you have to inspire the goodness in some people. That's not saying that everybody that you gonna come in contact with gonna be friends.
Right.
You could give them the best in the world, give them the whole world, and they still gonna want more. But then you know that that's not somebody for your best interest. That's just somebody who wants to get something, or they out for something.
Right.
So literally, you have to always watch, stay focused. That's why I say stay sober-minded. So if you're smoking around people, drinking around people, it's kind of hard to figure these things out or see, because you're not really focused on the goal or what you're trying to figure out. We just trying to get high, go to the club, do these things, but we're not getting a feel for the person, because you numb to that.
Right.
You having
right.
fun.
I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
it's
right,
okay
right.
to have fun. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you know what I'm saying, like have fun, but like
they
that,
gonna prove
yeah,
a
how that
friend.
ain't proving
Yeah,
it. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? That's not it, because literally, even if y'all are smoking, drinking, doing all that, right? Even if he bought it, he's still smoking with you, still drinking with
Right.
you. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like somebody did a selfless act.
Right.
See, that friend still come like from a selfless act. That's how you know it's like a friend, because it doesn't necessarily have to benefit them. The only benefit that they got was the sense of that you was helped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Doing something for your
Doing
brother,
something for
yeah.
your brother. So that brought them the biggest gratification versus, you gonna pay me back next week, right? But see, because if it's, you know what I'm saying, like, if you hurting right now, like, now if you ask me to borrow something,
Right.
if you ask me to borrow something and you do get paid Friday or something, you just asking to borrow something because you need it because you wanted to go take your woman out to the movies or what's I do need that back. But if you if you hurting then you definitely need it. You can't even tell me Friday, because look, this gonna help this. Then Friday you gonna still have an influx of the bills.
Exactly.
So you gonna go down to this, so that to prevent you from coming back over here one more time,
To
just
keep
go,
that
you straight.
night.
You know what I'm saying? You straight.
Right.
That's literally how it's supposed to go. We don't give to get back. You know what I'm saying? But that's showing yourself friendly. It says, even when we were reading in Sirach, the 6, it's like sweet language. It does multiply friends. Like when you do be friendly and you giving and you doing that, this do bring friends.
Right.
But you don't know what type of friends it brings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It could bring them friends for a season and also them friends for a reason, but that's not for you to get caught up in which one you gonna attract. It's for you to so you're not discouraged. It's just meant for you to just put it out there. Some people going, like it says in the some people going for an occasion when they get it to get something. When you up, they could be your friend. They even run it like it's yours. They even protect your stuff like they you. When you down, they leave. They ain't even dealing with that. Then there's one with an occasion that as soon as y'all become friends, he start to become envious and jealous. You know what I'm saying? And then he waits for an occasion to shame you or put your name out in the street.
So he can get up.
So he can get up for the gossip. And then you got one who actually becomes as a brother. So you have three. You got 3 types that we should be watchful for. But you would never know until it actually finishes out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why even when you see Mashiach talking about Judas and that it was gonna be one that betray him, he didn't act on it.
Right.
Because you still got I'm still giving you a moment to get your steps together so you don't do what you think you gonna do.
Right.
You can be a friend or you can end up out the door, but you make the choice. Once a man makes the actual choice, then you can say whether he that or not.
Facts. Right.
But if it takes $1 or 2 to figure out he a clown, I'd rather it be the $1 or 2 than my life.
Ooh, that's
You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather it be the $1 or 2 in my life.
All right, internet question, or this is a tag from Ross Judah.
Ross Judah.
Says he love what you guys are doing, and his tagline says, Rasta say, bird a friend, they only have brothers and brethren.
That's right.
Okay.
Our second tag, internet question, from YAHUAH. Do you consider Mishpat, the Splash, your brother or friend? And can friendship lead to brotherhood?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah. Oh, they absolutely my brothers. You know what I'm saying? We absolutely surpassed the I guess the friend level.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We brothers. I ain't gonna go too much, but yeah, it's like we live together.
Facts.
We live together, go through things on a daily basis like a real siblings. You know what I'm saying? So his situation, my situation. I mean, they situation, my situation, like my situation, their situation. You know what I'm saying? We all go through things the same way, just as a brother, brothers would in the same household.
Facts.
So we have the same experiences. We go to the same city, same states. You know what I'm saying? We eat this off the same plate. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. And that's the way it had to start. Friends. We actually met. Me and Mishpat met on the internet. And me and Big Boy Script met. Not on the internet, but he actually pulled up with somebody that I met on the internet. so I met him through somebody that I met on the internet, and I met Mishpat on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So it was really, but when we did meet each other, you know what I'm saying? Like when it does talk about making friends, it's easy to be friends. You live over here, I live over here, cause we ain't getting on each other's nerve, or we ain't really, that's how you can't figure out what's going on. But when you deal with a person day for day, you start to actually build that bond with them, because literally, as we say, man, with fire is a bonding tool. It doesn't tear apart. So literally, if you go through the fire with your brother, linked up with your brother like a fence, y'all that bond only bonds y'all together. The fire only bonds y'all together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you must go through to be bonded together. See, friends, we can separate, still come back a little bit. It ain't really no accountability. They're like that, but when you become like brothers and everything like that, it actually moves in that same spirit, in that same form as a brother. If you don't have a sibling, it's kind of hard to actually give that brotherly love for real. But if you do have siblings, you have a physical example of how you should treat those who are like-minded and those who are around you and those who accept. Because I lost a lot of people or supporters or so-called family members when I decided to be more conscious and more on the righteous level. So when I started elevating, I started to see it was a true elevation. Other people wanted to remain on that bottom floor while you kept elevating. Now it's not a physical like you hopped on the elevator, hit a button, but psychologically or in your mental, it's just like that because I chose not to want to be on all fours begging for a bowl. I chose to stand up right and walk this out.
Fast.
And find out how to do it, find out how to earn for my family, be a better brother, be a better father, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Be a better pillar of my community.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when I started to do that, I lost time in playing around, doing the other stuff, wanting to go over here. So I lost a lot of people doing that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get back to Prove a Friend on the next segment.
Facts.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Ha ha.
For real. Yeah. Burn them up, miss. Brothers. Found talk. Welcome to the mob. Yeah. YAHUAH waking the elect. Chose. We was on deck. That foolie get your check. It's about respect. Draw the line like a sketch. Don't cross the thresh. Yeah, we pull up right on set. Forget the next. Tell them devils we got now. 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 And for real, we got now. 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 And for real, coming straight up out the text, young and raised up out them checks. Used to wrong with no correct, had to slow down before I read. Got them scripts up in my body, started moving, saying let's let the YAHUAH in my body. Now it's hard to make a mess. Keep it clean with no oops, flying high but on swoop. You know princes never stoop. I ain't bending on this truth. Keep it trucky, DOT. I'm in a house, no B&B. Just the brother of the owner got me tucked off in a suite. 6-1 trio that unique. Man of that bone appetit. YAHUAH, he be the chief. Scoop me right up out them streets. Lock me down to 31. Call the dozy, that's the one. Early feelings showing none. I do this good, got stuff for fun. Kingdom now, that's a check. Lenders never go in debt. Steady giving out for free. That's my mastermind indeed. I'm gonna represent indeed. Got this mission from the king. YAHUAH waking the elect. Chose. We was on deck. That foolie get your check. It's about respect. Draw the line like a sketch. Don't cross the thresh. Yeah, we pull up right on set. Forget the next. Tell them devils we got now. 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 And for real, we got now. 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 And for real. And for real. We got now. And for real. And for real. We got now. And for real. You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite op, beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite op. And I'm your co-host, Script Flow. Woo! 613 split it ass. All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn them up, Mish.
Burn them up, miss.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
all esteem to YAHUAH.
And y'all back at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
Okay.
Y'all know what we brewing at PBS. Not your Channel 8, but the real PBS. Shout out to Luz and shout out to Air Dot on the ones and twos.
Shout out.
I'd like to give a shout out to mindcultureforever.com for
Shout
all your
out.
righteous music needs.
Shout
Go
out.
get that. And shout out to 613splash.com for all your righteous threads.
Shout
Go
out.
get that. And shout out to the way613.com for righteous content.
Shout out.
You can go get that too.
Yeah.
Shout out to King of the Platform
Shout out.
and True
Shout
Water
out.
Solutions.
Shout
Brothers.
out.
Shout out to YAHUAH Visions.
Brothers.
Shout
YB
out.
Slim.
YB Slim. Shout out.
Shout out. And y'all back at the brew spot.
Yeah.
And we gonna be going to the second segment of the show, my perspective. I mean, not my perspective, but the perspective on it.
Okay.
And that's from the world's perspective and YAHUAH's perspective.
Facts.
So in the world, they say, do this to be successful, but YAHUAH say, do this to be successful, and then it'll bring you this also. So in the world, they'll say to be successful, it's like a dog-eat-dog world.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time when that man becomes successful, he'll be like, I can't trust nobody, no friends or nothing.
Absolutely.
But with YAHUAH, when you take his advice and do his law, he say to show yourself friendly and you shall gain friends.
That's right.
But you'll be able to trust that next man because he possessed the friendly qualities that you showed him.
Facts.
That's right.
And now you can't be like, I can't trust him because you like, I showed you this, how to be a friend. So if you my friend, I expect this back.
Absolutely.
It's like we talk about initiating the first.
That's right.
Facts.
Always initiate to get what you want back.
That's right.
Facts.
And see, even as the initiator, the one who receiving, he has to also cherish the faithful friend
That he
who's
got.
initiating this.
Facts.
Because you can't think that you're the only person that been backstabbed before. You can't think that you're the only person that done had a broken heart.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. Everybody's been hurt. So the reason for your broken heart was so that you don't break somebody else's.
Facts.
But notice it turns some people into a monster.
Right.
They get a broken heart and they want to break everybody else's heart around them because now it's like, man, I can't trust nobody. No, you just can't trust that certain type.
Bullet.
See, we don't know what to look for, so we keep running into that certain type. But that's delusional, cause we didn't have no love for the instructions.
Facts.
See, not having love for the instructions gonna keep running into these same mates, same friends, same people that you run into
Right.
because you don't know how to discern what's different.
Right.
You notice with these young brothers, they say it's no other way. But then this is also a path and this is also a path. Now they don't run. See, a lot of people say, "Oh, they run parallel." No, they run opposite. One road that way and one road that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now this actually is a straight road, and this road gives an illusion of straight. How can it be straight an illusion when it got all these curves?
Facts.
Like the interstate.
Yeah, it got all these curves.
Right.
So this road back here got all these curves.
Facts.
This road here saying, just like this, you're gonna receive exactly what you're looking for.
Right.
And you reap what you sow. So if you sowing seeds of an enemy, you're gonna receive the fruits of an enemy. You know what I'm saying? So if you stealing from your brother, deceiving your brother, you know what I'm saying, doing all these to your brother, then that's gonna come to you too. Those same treacheries
Facts.
gonna come to you too. If it ain't by the same person, your time coming. Now with this road right here, it doesn't say you reap what you sow. You could just get slapped on the hand. Oh, I slept with that man's wife. They make a rap song about it.
Sheesh.
I hit your wife.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? But I thought this was the straight road. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was straight. You promote marriage, but then you let the person who breaks marriage up live.
Sheesh.
You feel what I'm saying? That's a crooked road. That's a crooked road.
Facts.
It ain't no. It's all confusion in that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna let them marry, then put that out in the atmosphere?
That's right. You shouldn't kill, but I got this big gun store right here. All you gotta do is show your ID, and you can get one of these that could potentially take life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? See, it's much as this system has it, right? So this system has it that to be a friend, all you have to do is come by the house, have a couple beers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let my wife meet your wife. We work at the same little job, little plant, and now we cool.
Right.
Those are friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? What they say, friends with benefits.
Fast.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's just my friend with benefits. Well, why can't it be just your husband, baby? Why it gotta be your friend with benefits? Why and he getting the same benefits as a husband get?
Sheesh.
Why can't he just be your husband? Or why can't she just be your wife? You know what I'm saying? Why she gotta be a friend with benefits?
Right.
Yo, see, you can't just keep me in the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? Because we advanced from friend. That, like I said, there's not too much responsibility on the friend. You know what I'm saying? So when people not putting up on that, we just friends. I don't have to do nothing like this, but you really have to put yourself in a position that you actually trying to be in this person's life.
Right.
If you know friend isn't the only thing that you're trying to achieve, then literally you have to, you're going to continue to do the things that you do to actually show them that I'm trying to do this on a consistent basis, and then the relationship gets more, much stronger and much stronger.
Right.
A lot of people tend to always run from it. You know what I'm saying? Because we have never had these in life, and the fact that we never had these in life, when you start to feel that little tingle, that, yeah, man, it might be good. Then that thing pops up that this is just too good to be true.
Facts.
It's that too good to be true phase that pop in. You know what I'm saying? And even with the sisters, and you see that even in relationships. Facts. It's like, I'm just waiting for you to mess up.
I know he gonna mess up.
Hey, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't. But now, let me tell you something. That is a sweet way to look at things. I ain't even gonna flex. It's a sweet way to look at things. Like, I'm gonna mess up because literally I have to prove to you I'm a friend. So if you come in with that type of mindset, you probably wouldn't be messed over,
right?
As much as you thought. So you know what I'm saying? You think you should but he probably gonna mess up. Now when you don't see a person mess up, you're not supposed to go snoop all in their stuff.
Try to make them mess
up. You know what I'm saying? So you bring that on yourself when you do things like that, because we are all human. We all human, and and things that people battle with, you don't know. And for the sake of love, sometimes people battle those things so that it doesn't have to be revealed to you. But when you go ahead and out there and you just want to search and get in things like this, we lose the fact that somebody was actually working on that to remain friends with us.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Or remain your sister or your brother. But we trying to drag it out of them. So we want them to become them type of people versus be the person who they're being to you today. So you have to encourage that friend more and more. Nah, man, ain't nothing going on right there, man. You all right. It's forgiveness.
Right.
See, forgiveness, mercy, all those qualities keep friends. Some people are not as disciplined as you. So they gon' let's say like you're disciplined now. You done been in the scripts a while. You don't go to the spot. You know what I'm saying? But they did. Now you do make them feel bad about going to the spot, but at the same time, it's like, man, come on, man, you got to get around the brew more, or you got to get around some positive influences. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a person keeps on doing it, then they're not trying to be friends,
Facts.
and you should probably part ways and keep your way.
Facts,
be on your way.
Facts.
But if a person keeps striving towards it, or they always listen to you, then actually, man, you're working in their life. You're beneficial to them. Eventually you're going to start to receive the same rewards from them. They just probably never had nobody love them like that.
Right.
A lot of us never been loved.
So it's strange.
When you get it. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's too good to be true, because it actually brings out that mushy side, or that side that wants to do or want to be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody like the Grinch. You know what I'm saying? Well, that boy just wanted to be alright. You know what I'm saying? So he just want to be alright. He don't want to steal. He don't want to kill. He don't want to destroy no more. He want to be alright. So that's what you bring out a person when they see it. You know what I'm saying? How much it encourages others. How much it brings forth out of others. That it really does. But if you actually had that, just as when we were doing these wicked deeds. When we were doing these wicked deeds, that's what it brought out of people. That wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Even with the sisters. You couldn't have thought you were just so player. That shawty wasn't over there on the other side of town with bro. She sure was. You know what I'm saying? You can bet your bottom dollar on it. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what we attracted. Because that's what we were doing. So you can't get mad when somebody doing you the same. You feel what I'm saying?
The ear doctor.
Sometimes you the last to find out. Sometimes you the first. But see, that's the objective. See, when you wasn't trying to be friendly, you found people who wasn't trying to be friendly.
Sheesh.
But the moment you started trying to be a friend, you started to see people reject it or accept it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's a difference. Yeah, cause it's strange that somebody friendly like that. I remember I met this cat. He was so happy. I said he just too happy. I couldn't accept that this brother was just happy.
What you happy for?
True story. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, but he too happy. He gotta be a serial killer. You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Oh. Yeah. For you. It's your favorite eye.
Yeah, doing that thing when we walking it, baby. No, shit, that
Yeah,
thing we walking it,
brothers.
That is a fact, man.
Oof.
That is a
Yeah. All esteem to YAHUAH across the globe, ain't it?
fact. Ain't it?
That mighty lingo sounding like a code, ain't it?
Ain't it?
I'm tryna put them drop-ons in that mode, ain't it?
Ain't it?
It's great YAHUAH's put us on the road, ain't it?
Ain't it?
All esteem to YAHUAH across the globe, ain't it?
Glow.
That mighty lingo sounding like a code, ain't it?
Go.
I'm tryna put them drop-ons in that mode, ain't it?
Move.
It's great YAHUAH's put us on the road, ain't it?
Road.
Them scriptures on me look official on me.
On me.
YAHUAH never seemed to give up on me.
He did.
I'm staying loyal, just a man with morals.
The more.
I shut my oil, stopped and smelled the floor.
Ooh.
Never dolo, I was rolling plug.
I do.
I'm in the back just like an epidural.
Ooh.
Easy game, YAHUAH got it fixed.
It fit.
I stir these devils like a whipping grits.
With it.
Hey, do your job, get an even split.
That's it.
You miss your job, that'll get you zipped.
That's zero.
We are the children, that is no match.
No matter.
Put on the 613 and let it happen.
Make it happen.
I'm kicking low, now that's some heavy soccer. That baker cake, but this no Betty Crocker. Go to the sick, the hoe don't need a doctor.
They don't.
Do what it take to make YAHUAH's roster. All esteem to YAHUAH across the globe, ain't it?
Ain't it?
That mighty lingo sounding like a code, ain't it?
Ain't it?
I'm tryna put them drop-ons in that mode, ain't it?
Ain't it?
It's great YAHUAH's put us on the road, ain't it?
Ain't it?
All esteem to YAHUAH across the globe, ain't it?
Glow.
That mighty lingo sounding like a code, ain't it?
Cold.
I'm tryna put them drop-ons in that mode, ain't it?
Move.
It's great YAHUAH's put us on the road, ain't it? All esteem to YAHUAH across the globe, ain't it?
Ain't it?
That mighty lingo sounding like a code, ain't it?
Ain't it?
I'm tryna put them drop-ons in that mode, ain't it?
Ain't it?
It's great YAHUAH's put us on the road, ain't it?
Ain't it?
All esteem to YAHUAH across the globe, ain't it?
Glow.
That mighty lingo sounding like a code, ain't it?
Cold.
I'm tryna put them drop-ons in that mode, ain't it?
Move.
It's great YAHUAH's put us on the road, ain't it?
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish. And I'm your co-host, Swift Love. Woo! 613 split it ass. All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH. And I'm your host, it's your favorite beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite eye.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
It's your
Hey,
favorite eye.
man.
It's right here.
It's a favorite.
Man, shout out to Playback Sound, man. Big Bro Luz, Doc on the ones and twos.
Shout out.
Man, y'all know we gotta get paid to these sponsors now, man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They done been in support. See, I mean, a lot of support don't come from money.
Facts.
It doesn't come from the thing that jingle
Facts.
and the thing that shift in your pocket, man. Look, if we would have never met this bro, we would never be able to have a podcast.
Facts.
If we didn't show self-friendly and keep dealing with the brother
Right.
and striving with them, because we remember when the shop was just speakers everywhere.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Remember when we had speakers everywhere?
Yeah.
And the top wasn't finished.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't no AC.
Wasn't no AC.
Now it's cool in here. Real cool in here now.
So you seeing being with your brothers and sticking with them. You see, at the end of the day, now we got a podcast studio to come to.
Right.
It's a set if we wanted to shoot a little sitcom or something in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on in here.
Right.
So just by basic relationships, you know what I'm saying, like that, not that they're basic, but it's a basic example
Facts.
of what we went through and over the years as we've been striving
Right.
with our friends and then became brothers, and now we able to have a brother price.
Okay.
Brother Price.
Cause we know, man, this is priceless, man. You can actually, for the years this man been doing this and
Right.
what he has accumulated and got, he could charge way more than he do.
That's right, man.
You know what I'm saying? But this a real brother, so he looks out. You know what I'm saying? For those who also trying to strive to do
Right.
something better than what the world offers. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it makes it possible for us to get the message out to our people.
Shout out.
Shout out. So
Shout
we
out,
got
Big
shout out
Lou.
to mindcultureforever.com.
out.
The Wave 613.
Shout out.
Hey, 613 Splash.
Shout out.
Man, King of the Platform.
Shout out.
True Water.
Shout out.
Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Ooh, bitch.
Hey, YAHUAH, man.
out.
YB Slim, man.
Slim.
We gonna call him on the show we gonna call him on the show one day. Let him get in. He even more quiet than Pot when he get up here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he more quiet than Burn him up when he get up here. I'll tell you what he gonna say.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
And yeah, man, we were dealing with dealing with Prove a Friend.
Fast.
Okay, Prove a Friend, and you'll read that definition for me again. That
Okay.
prove.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we're gonna read the prove definition
Okay.
and see how with the proof. You know what I'm saying?
And the definition for prove is demonstrate the truth or existence of something by evidence or argument.
It says demonstrate. Now, one thing you can lie about, you can lie on words, but you can't lie on results.
Ooh,
You
bullet.
can't lie on results. So
Right.
from when you actually started to apply these ways, did you gain more friends or did you gain more enemies?
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? So you'll start to see that this is now, just because somebody mad at you don't mean that they your enemy.
Right.
You may have told somebody about themselves and they just couldn't take it at that point.
Facts.
But the next time you see them, you know what they might say? Well, I appreciate you, boy. That thing really got me through. I was tight when you told me.
Right.
But when I got home and thought about it, it made a lot of sense.
Facts.
Because it wasn't disrespectful. You didn't call him out his name and did those type of things. You just was trying to tell your brother, hey man, you could be better.
Right.
You just choose to be worse.
Just trying to point them in the right direction.
That's right. So you know what I'm saying? Not telling them without telling them, y'all wrong, bro. Y'all wrong. You can't.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? See, that's not friendly. You can't just walk up and tell people they wrong.
Right.
In life, because a lot of times, you know, this stuff has been getting these people by.
Exactly.
They've been paying their bills, taking care of their children, handling their business. They even go on vacations.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They got enough stacked up, man, where they can help you
Facts.
financially.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to come tell those people you're doing it wrong.
When they think they getting blessed. Okay, facts.
That's right.
Facts.
That's right. You're going to have to show them that the things that matter the most is those friends and family members and things like that, because those don't pass away. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if we can outlive this situation, it's going to be a new money system where you're going.
Facts.
Message.
There's going to be a lot of things
Bullet.
different where you're going. But if you got the way, let's say if you got the way, and you saying that this is the most I mean, the most wonderful path you can go. But you make it so hard for somebody to want to walk with you that you make it unpleasant.
Right.
You can literally, like, it be a pleasant place, but you an unpleasant person, and get what the scripture say. You should rather dwell in the corner of a house than in a mansion with a contentious woman.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? So if it's telling you that with contention, and we just looking at the contention, that was the actual script, but we're looking at the contentious word.
Right.
So if you bring in contention and
No
confusion, right? People should rather live out here in America than to go in the kingdom with you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what he said. Like, man, before I go in the kingdom with contention, let's just get it together.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just come to an agreement.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Come to an agreement. Are we friends or not? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what we have to get to. Are you my brother? Are you my sister? Or are you not?
Facts.
That's where it has to go to, because there's some qualities within you, a faithful friend. You want to be a faithful friend, and those who you come to, you try to prove yourself to be a faithful friend, one that's going to always be the same regardless of the circumstances.
Sheesh.
That's a faithful friend. Regardless of the circumstances, they're going to stay the same. So therefore, you got someone willing to do that around you,
Right.
but then you don't want to give that up. You feel what I'm saying? Then we wonder why we don't have good people around us.
Right.
Because we would rather not do good. But then you got some people have good people around them, but they still rather do the things that will make those people get away from them.
Mm.
You can't stick around somebody who gonna put you in a position.
Right. Facts, right.
No matter how much you help them.
All right.
Yes, sir. Got a
So,
little internet.
We got a internet question, or we got an internet shout out from Mikey Dread. This
Mikey
podcast
Dread.
is a strength.
Okay.
Big up yourself. Also, a Jamaican proverb: friends can take you, but cannot bring you back.
Mm.
Okay.
All right, moving along, we got Empress Bingy, and she says, your friends know your deepest secrets and are the only ones that sometimes can stab you in your back. How do you manage, maneuver, differentiate with that?
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is. And you know, sometimes because those people have those things on us, we tend to treat them different, because we like, that boy could get me exposed out here. You know, so you start thinking more about the exposure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Did the actual let go of this friend who's bringing this stuff in my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But once we become men and become mature enough to, you know what I'm saying, accept our faults, then we don't worry about, you know what I'm saying, those things coming out, because we're not those same people anymore.
That's right.
Now, if you're that same person, then yes, it would be very embarrassing, because you're actually going to show those qualities,
Right.
and they can tell you it happened yesterday.
But they can't deny that they see them fruits.
That's right. But
Facts.
if somebody seen something that happened years ago, but you're not that person again, then you have to be like, well, I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? So people knowing those secrets about us, that's usually why we hold on to a lot of people, because we're afraid of what's going to come out.
Right.
But if we have been working on that, you know, elevating ourselves, separating ourselves, becoming better men and women, then we shouldn't worry about what others have to say. So to get through those problems, it really you have to change yourself. If you're actually a changed man or a changed woman, then those type of friends won't affect you. It's usually what they know. Yeah, it's usually what they know that affect us. That's why we don't want to get rid of them, because of the things that they know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, those deep secrets, like you said, those deep secrets that they be having on us, they can just hold it over our heads. But the crazy thing about that is you also have some stinking secrets on them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really all based upon the man. I wouldn't think of evil for evil, though. It's no
right.
point. It's no point in exposing a man and doing all that. Right? That just shows the hatred inside you. That was never a friend in the first place.
Facts.
As we were saying, for the occasion, there are friends who wait for the occasion actually to humiliate you and put you down because they want your position. You know what I'm saying? So they'll sit at your table. They'll sit at your table with you, eat with you.
Facts.
They'll eat the canned goods with you. They'll come in the house, eat the ramen noodles with you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? See your children struggling and everything. You know what I'm saying? You struggling with your family and everything, and they only was there for that occasion so that when y'all do depart, they can talk about you. You know what I'm saying? There is, and you have to know that. So I would rather somebody talk about me than me to lose my life. You know what I'm saying? I would rather somebody take the money than to take my life. You know what I'm saying? So with my life, I can make a better decision. I can get away from you. I don't have to deal with you, and we can leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you have to keep it. You know, because all of these things are meant to prove friends. Money, your temperament, all these things right here are meant to prove, are meant to measure a man to see what he go for. If you go for the kibbles and bits, that was you. That's what took that. You could have had the whole brotherhood, but you just wanted the kibbles and bits. So we gotta let you eat the kibbles and bits. That mean the secrets, them just kibbles and bits. That fade away. You know, they won't be the same. So yeah, man, make sure we out here proving friends.
Facts.
We gotta make sure we out here proving friends and not just saying everybody our friends. Them are the facts.
Facts. Okay.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Yeah, for you. That coach. Woo. Yeah. Brothers, it's your favorite eye. Yeah. I was never on my job till them scripts came up. Oh my God, supercharged when them scripts came up. They ain't started hate a brother till them scripts came up. I done got a little better since them scripts came up. I was never on my job till them scripts came up. Oh my God, supercharged when them scripts came up. They ain't started hate a brother till them scripts came up. I done got a little better since them scripts came up. Whole speed on my dash, was a drip to a splash. The wicked never get a pass. Heaven where I keep the stash. Script and Chris make me laugh. They got them scripts looking bad. They say they rapping for the boss, but got the boss see me soft. Man of war, don't you test that. A victory is where the best at. My daughter goodness had to step back. A promise made, gotta get that. Major worker get the contract. You in the city on the contact. Only dealing with YAHUAH soldiers. The contract get a bulldozer. Make a way, not a brown nose. I'm an ally to a crown holder. Taught me how to be your owner, brother. World tune loony like the Warner Brothers. YAHUAH's will, that's my only job. I'm to the max and I'm broke the knob. YAHUAH did it going against the odds. I beat the grave and the county pies. All the stand, they know the motto. Pack my bags for tomorrow. To these dogs, yeah, I'm Paul. To YAHUAH, I'm a starto. Told that to my father Abraham. You don't like it, we don't give a lamb. Show this fake by doing works. Watch YAHUAH showing what it works. I was never on my job till them scripts came up. Oh my God, supercharged when them scripts came up. They ain't started hate a brother till them scripts came up. I done got a little better since them scripts came up. I was never on my job till them scripts came up. Oh my God, supercharged when them scripts came up. They ain't started hate a brother till them scripts came up. I done got a little better since them scripts came up. Came up. Came up. Came up. I done got a little better since them scripts came up. Came up. Came up. Came up. I done got a little better since them scripts came up.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Co-host Mitch Pat, burn them up, Mitch.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
And I'm your co-host, Script Flair. Woo! 613 Spit it ass. All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH. And it's your host, it's your favorite beloved dog.
It's your favorite
Man, I sure appreciate it, man. I sure appreciate YAHUAH for making me your favorite
All esteem to YAHUAH.
Hey man, we so appreciate it, man. I'm joking. Okay, cause I already know that's gonna cause. Yike.
All esteem to
YAHUAH, man. Shout out to Big Bro Luz, your dogs on 1s and 2s.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everything, man. We right here with the outro. Just what we on. Got a few states we're gonna be in, and we're gonna let everybody know really the schedule, and we'll have something written up. So we always lay the dates down, probably on the next one.
Facts.
We back from B-More? Okay.
Facts.
Yeah.
We back from B-More.
Well, we back from B-More.
It was great.
And we got so we'll have Hollywood, yeah, in New York City, NYC. That's coming up. That'll be coming up, but it's more on the list though. We got to get. Cause we got Ohio too.
Facts.
Shout out to Shield.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Shout out.
We do got that spiritual combat thing coming up.
Shout out
with big bro Michael Israel. So it's a lot of things on the list that we trying to get that we got to get together, but we just got to get the dates. Okay,
Facts.
so but we is out of town and we will be there.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So if you close by, you in any of them surrounding areas, we're gonna be in. Make sure you holler at your favorite Akeem, and we'll definitely pull up. I pull up.
Pull up.
Campaign. I pull up.
Pull up.
Campaign, man, like a Uber.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
But yeah, make sure you checking in, making sure y'all keeping up with the social medias and things, so we can further you on that information.
Facts.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.